briefly. Hello, good viewers. It is TVB, and we all just saw Zombieland 2 Double Tap. Wee! Now, I have a question for you guys. You know how kick-ass it is when Woody Harrelson says "nut up" or "shut up" in those movies?
Yeah, brother.
Yeah, well, why do we associate... It's got me thinking, why do we associate the word nuts with strength and pussy with weakness? When if you get even tapped on the nuts, you start shrieking and like a baboon and you're immobilized for 5 minutes. But pussies push out... Pussies, when the time is right, they push out tiny human beings. So next time you call someone a pussy, just remember, you came out of one. Anyway, yeah, Zombieland 2 Double Tap is the follow-up to the 2009 cult classic Zombieland with the original cast: Jesse Eisenberg, Woody Harrelson, Emma Stone, Abigail Breslin, and it has new faces too, played by Rosario Dawson, Thomas Middleditch, some other people. Yeah, good stuff. And yeah, this, I know I keep like obsessing over this in my videos lately, but Abigail Breslin's like 23 now, and one of the main themes of this film was her growing up, because she's like in her character is in her late teens and her late 20s, and she's like tired of the same old gang, so she splits off and goes for looking people new, and a lot of this movie is them trying to find her again. And yeah, plot is pretty simple, but that's what it should be, because, well, it's Zombieland. And I was stoked. You guys were stoked too, right?
Dude, I was hyped the whole time, rubbing Ant's thigh like throughout the whole movie, caressing it.
Yeah, I saw that.
I liked the softcore porn part. It was arousing. It gave me a semi.
Okay, no spoilers, guys.
Oh, sorry. But personally, I think it appealed too much to the Nazi agenda. Personally, like it was a little bit too political for my taste. So yeah, that's my personal opinion. Like honestly,
What the fuck was that?
Well, I'm driving. What is happening?
Whoa! Good God.
I'm confused.
My favorite part was no spoilers shit. Cancel it.
Obviously, the original cast, they still have, after 10 years, they still had the chemistry that they had so well in the first film.
I did chemistry.
Yeah, like the whole energy they had together, they all lived off it. And this film, this film may have made me laugh harder than the first Zombieland. I don't know what's funnier, this or the first film back in 2009. Would you guys, what was funnier in your guys' opinion?
I mean, personally, honestly, to give my personal opinion, in my own mind, these are my thoughts and my opinions that I'm gonna say right now for you. My opinions on the movie that we're talking about right now.
Can we just break for a second?
All right.
A little tubby rub.
Just
a little tubby rub. Good shit.
Anthony, what did you think about the performances and whatnot?
It's pretty neat.
Yeah, the action scenes were spot on as well when they're shooting zombies and stuff.
Yeah. Like, personally, it reminded me of Forbes.com in a way that the zombies interacted with their scenery.
Forbes.com, what's that?
The ammo in that game.
Big game.
God damn. I liked whatever her name was, freaking Miranda.
Oh,
Blonde guy?
Madison? Yeah,
Madison.
You guys saw her in the trailer. I kind of confused her for Abigail Breslin for a second because, they're both blonde. But yeah, there's a valley girl that follows them around the entire movie, and she was hilarious. I mean, everyone was hilarious. But, yeah, it's just, how on earth does someone like that survive for 10 years in Zombieland?
shit. Okay.
54 Pine Street.
No, we're at it.
Thank you. This video is sponsored by Audible. Do you want audiobooks and listen to leisure at your own home? Well, you can get fucking 50% off. Use code Tickle My Toes in the fucking checkout below.
All right. What did you guys? Excuse me. I'm driving.
Sorry, he's driving.
How did you guys feel towards the action scenes?
I watch this shit life hack. You have nowhere to put it.
Yeah. And one of my favorite parts about the first Zombieland was how it's so it's so unapologetically late 2000s, 2009. And since it's a Zombieland and technology's not really advancing, obviously they're kind of stuck in that whole time period. So this isn't really a spoiler. It's just a small little thing that happened in the movie. It doesn't really give anything away. Where Madison is like, oh, I wanted to set up a driving service where strangers get paid to drive other strangers. It's totally not sketchy at all. It's like, obviously, she's making a jab at Uber. Like, of course.
No.
Why don't you elaborate on that, Ari?
Say no.
Well,
How do you feel about disease research, by the way?
Disease research. Doesn't the CDC have like a whole zombie apocalypse forum? It's
are
like,
you asking him or me? I'm not sure.
they wasted money on that when they should have been curing cancer.
I think he just stole it. Look at that. Well, I say no because there was no mention of Uber in the movie.
Well,
So-
it was honestly the screenwriter, whoever wrote the script for that movie, clearly was making a jab at Uber and all the modern trends we have nowadays.
I don't think so. I think they were aiming more towards Lyft, if anything.
Oh yeah,
Like
that too.
when they lifted up their spirits and they saw the RV
I didn't
down next to the zombie, that made more sense for what Miranda said about.
Where am I? Help.
We give a quick shout out to Subaru. I toured their HQ. It was nice.
Wait, you actually got to the headquarters of Subaru. How does that happen?
I'm in the Rutgers University Car Club. We get around.
Oh,
And,
nice. And
shit. Come back to me.
you know the zoology
Alright,
club.
I'm ready. Yeah,
I'm
so
gonna
one
have
of
to
our
disagree with that. You can continue though.
one of our events was just touring the HQ in Camden. I had like a fever, so I was just like sweating from doing nothing. And yeah.
Yeah, the zoology club at CSU, we get around too. We did some volunteer work at both the Denver Zoo and the Cheyenne Mountain Zoo. And when I was 14, my friends from day camp and I, shout out to you, Wyatt, if you still watch my videos, you know who you are. We made a whole zombie comic of our own where we drew like us killing zombies in Denver, and we went to the zoo and there were zombie lions running around. Zombie Harambe would be a pretty awesome boss fight. don't you think?
Yes.
And yeah, Zombieland 2 Double Tap, I can't really say it's better than the first Zombieland, just solely out of nostalgia. In all honesty. Well, yeah, guys, would you say... Dude, would you say this film is better than the first one, or no?
Negative.
No. I'm gonna have to disagree.
Yeah, too much nostalgia. You know what I'm saying? Okay, well, what time are we at, Anthony?
9 minutes.
Oh, that's perfect.
Or like 7,
Are you
actually.
trying to hit 10 for ads?
10 for what?
For ad revenue that you don't have?
Oh, no. YouTube killed my partnership ages ago.
Wonder why.
Yeah, because Google just wants to make the rich rich and the poor poor.
It's kind of weird. This video is sponsored by Audible, by the way. Use code Tickle My Toes in the checkout below.
Are we actually going to 7-Eleven?
Of course we are. This says home is where your heart is, but what a shame, cause everyone's heart doesn't beat the same. It's beating out of time. City of the dead, at the end of another lost highway. Signs misleading to nowhere. City of the damned, lost children with dirty faces today. No one really seems to care. I read the graffiti in the bathroom stall like the holy scriptures of a shopping mall. And so it seemed to confess. It didn't say much, but it only confirmed that the center of the earth is the end of the world. And I could really care less. City of the dead, at the end of another lost highway. Signs misleading to nowhere. City of the damned, lost children with dirty faces today. No one really seems to care. Hey! What, on the old scale of 0 to 10, Anthony, what would you rate Zombieland Double Tap?
7 out of 10.
7 out of 10? Okay.
Like.
Likable rating. Ariel, what about you? 0 to 10. What would you give this film?
Shit. Oh, yeah.
Ariel,
What?
0 out of 10. What would you give this film?
I'd give it a A 7.
Holy crap, it's a dead raccoon. Okay,
Fuck
sorry.
me!
Oh, better fucking.
All right, 7 out of 10. Nick, what about you on the old scale of 0 to 10?
Honestly, I'm gonna have to disagree with Ari and reduce his points by 2. Add 0.5 and add another. I'd give it a 6. I'd give it a 6.
6 out of 10? Okay. I would give it a 9 out of 10. I had a blast watching that film. It was pretty awesome. All right.
Yeah.
Thank you guys a lot for watching.
Yep, Milton.
Ari,
Street.
you do your worst.
New Jersey. It was
Sure.
Just don't get us into an accident
Sure?
with your speaker, whatever the fuck you were just talking about.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, can I end it?
Yeah, don't get us to an accident.
Подожди.
Oh, we need an outro.
Подожди.
We need an outro with that.
Guys, we need an outro!
Oh shit. Why don't you do the outro, huh?
Я хочу благодарить 7-Eleven за то, что он дал нам возможность поехать на эту поездку.
Давай играть думно.
Давай играть дуб. Нет? Что?
I think that's a wrap. So I hit the red button. Yeah, I'll hit the red button.